warm good evening and welcome to it. I'm Thomas Mlambo. It's time for Sport at 10. What a show we've got in store for you tonight. However, I have to just talk to this man here at the far post, our resident comedian, the Shampunizer. Shampunizer, yes. I saw a tennis match down in Cape Town. I saw Nadal, I saw Federer, I saw Trevor Noah, another comedian. Now, he was playing with Bill Gates, ne? The billionaire.
Yeah.
I only see you playing dice with other guys on the corner.
Yeah, no, I'm still at the level of I'm getting there. You know, you have to start somewhere. But hey, Trevor Noah, bruh. Yeah, he's doing the most. So I'm jealous.
Okay, so next year it's you, ne?
Yeah, next year
next year.
Yeah, next year I'm playing with Kenigunen. Like slowly.
We're going slowly up.
Yeah.
Let's get to the bench. Let's introduce you to the guests that are sitting on that bench, the best in sport in South Africa and in the music industry. We've got, first and foremost, Janine van Wyk, the skipper of Banyana Banyana. Janine, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you.
You are looking well, though, because you've been out.
Yeah,
How long have you been out?
6 months, since August.
Yes.
But I'm back on track now, trying to get back in shape. So,
what was wrong?
I had a knee injury that I sustained in Kosafa last year. But yeah, it's come as a blessing to me. Who needs to work harder, and I'm ready.
Okay, so now here's the opportunity I'm going to give you to flex, to shine, to be like the main person on the show today, right? The guys next to you are not going to be anywhere near when I ask this question. Janine van Wyk, how many times have you played for your country?
170 times.
170 caps. In fact, Janine van Wyk is the footballer who has played the most times, male or female, all time for South Africa. No one has ever got to 170. Musanyatama!
Yeah.
Just for controlling. Janine, just pass, maybe give 15 yards. Give 15 yards. 15 yards and you're still in the record books. Musanyatama from Highlands Park, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and yourself?
I'm good,
Thomas?
man. I can't complain. Saw you playing the other night, already looking great in that Highlands Park jersey. How does it feel?
Yeah, it feels good to be back on the pitch and, yeah, to represent Highlands Park.
All right, we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking, amongst other things. Why are you not on social media? I can't find you on Twitter. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from social media.
For what?
Thomas, it's a difficult one, but I'll let you know.
Pressure.
Hey, the pressure, hey, we are yes.
Like Twitter. We're coming. I want to find out what made Musanyatama decide I am done with Twitter. And then, Kokota, Piano, Kaiser Chiefs' hitman is right here with us, Samir Nurkovic. How are you, Samir? Sanbona Ninjan.
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thanks. But Sanbona Ninjan.
Unkona Venunjani.
There! From Serbia, Serbian Zulu. Who's ever heard Serbian Zulu? Perita.
Yeah. Hello.
You're even looking amazed.
Hey. I am.
Why are you amazed? You're the last person to be amazed by somebody speaking a language that isn't their own.
I'm just Serbian. It's the first time hearing it.
So, Perita, we know the voice. We know how spectacular you are.
Yeah.
And it's been a while since you've been on the show. There's a lot still coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking.
Yes.
What's exciting and how far away is it?
We're talking Jigizindo, my new single that's dropping on Friday, and the new album that's coming. And just maybe, Thomas, you might get a kiss because Valentine's is around the corner. So be good.
You want to learn walk for it?
Yeah, just be careful. Eh?
Think I'm slow.
Yeah. Just be careful. Be careful.
You know, today I decided not to wear a waistcoat. I get kisses. But the new fashion is working. Thank you guys very much for all of that. This here is the bell of truth. When I ring the bell, whatever question I ask you has to be met with the truth. Now, there's nothing you can do. You have to tell me the true answer. The bell of truth gets it out of you. Samir, are you comfortable with that?
Yeah, why not?
No problems. Okay, so let's get into what happened today in terms of some of the news stories. One of the things that was really interesting, guys, and this is something that I think three of you are really capable of talking to us about. The role of a coach. What does a top quality coach bring to a team?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
I think, firstly, energy, knowing the enthusiasm a coach brings into the locker room. And even if you, like with my past experiences, if you face a team that is highly ranked compared to a team that is lower ranked to them, if the coach believes in you and the coach brings enthusiasm and energy and makes you believe that you go out there, even if you're the underdog, you're going to win. So I think that is one factor that a coach has to have.
Musa, what's your most important thing to get from a coach when he's talking to you in the change room?
Yeah, I think someone who's a leader, someone who can encourage the guys to do well even though they are down, and someone who's honest to himself as well as the players.
And then Samir, what's the key? What is that thing that a coach needs to bring?
I think the most important thing for one player to get from the coach is support. It's support, yeah. When a player have support from the coach and technical stuff, then he doing his best on the pitch. Yeah.
Okay, I want you guys to listen to this, though, because earlier on today, right out of the blue, right on Twitter, Rassie Erasmus, the Springbok coach, posted a video of himself speaking to the Springbok team in the change room right before the World Cup final. And the words that he used, the way that he spoke was so motivational. I mean, you have to see it. And then we'll get the review from the guys here in the studio if they haven't seen it. So this is Rassie Erasmus, change room, Springbok team, World Cup final, England next door, stadium is full. This is what he had to say.
To worry about your mistakes. If you worry about your mistakes today, you are Valentine. You don't have that right. You've got an ego to worry about your mistakes. If you worry about your mistakes today, you are Valentine. You don't have that right. You've got an ego to worry about your mistakes. If you worry about your mistakes today, you are Valentine. You don't have that right today.
All right. Unfortunately, an audio problem there, but I think we'll get back to it very, very shortly. But that was just a little sample of what he was going to say. However, I think they are working on it. Are we going to get that shortly, or do we need to move on from it? All right, so we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that very shortly. It was so powerful, guys.
Yeah, that's it. Like, you know, if you see me quiet, you should know that this is way, way too powerful. It was a message that said, because, yeah, it's too powerful. They say if you make a mistake in the pitch, don't worry about that mistake. Think about what you're going to do next. So even in life, I think it works like that. If anything goes wrong, don't sit there and cry and feel sorry for yourself. You need to move on and think about the second move and just keep it going. So it's so powerful. Look at me, how powerful I am right now.
Check out Rassie Erasmus on Twitter, and we'll get that for you there. You'll be able to hear exactly what he had to say as well. However, let's move on to what took place as far as the ABSA Premiership is concerned tonight. Now, when we look at the Premiership, it was a big match. Bidvest Wits up against their opposition today. And in Maritzburg United, they found opposition that really was stiff for Bidvest Wits. The match finishing just a short while ago, and this is what happened. Wits going down at home. Now, Gavin Hunt had made quite a few changes to this team. He rested Dion Hotto, he rested Munare, Mutupa. They were not in the starting lineup, and really, at the end of the day, Maritzburg, by virtue of a man who's been on form, Thabiso Kutumela, takes his time, picks his spot, finds the net.
Yeah.
Samir, what do you think of the finish?
Clinical. Nice finish, yeah.
One word, nice and easy. And what do you think of the result? That's more important.
That was the result.
With Wits going down?
Surprised. I'm surprised, really. Didn't watch the match, but I'm really right now surprised. But this is the football, and every game is different, and you never know. You know, one mistake can you cost a victory.
There you go. The mistake has happened for Bidvest Wits, and He's not smiling, but I think inside there's probably a big smile happening internally there with Samir Nurkovic, with Bidvest Wits not getting all of the points in that encounter. Let's move on, though, because there was also the Proteas. And Musai cricket umnandi vele.
Thomas.
Sama rules or Riailala or...
No, yeah, I understand.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Barita cricket?
Ask me about my guitar or the studio, I'll know.
Sport, nje.
What?
Hey.
You know what Barita said before we came on air? She asked about the quiz.
Yeah, do we have a quiz or not?
Let's hold on. Here we
Here we go.
to the cricket and what happened earlier on. Now, the Proteas won by 1 run against England in the first T20 today. And it happened a huge man in terms of contributing to that victory with the bat was Themba Bavuma. 43 of 27 balls, 5 fours. The little guy was in top form. He blazed with the bat. When England came to the crease, well, there was a similar story there with Jason Roy coming up with 70 runs off 38 balls. But that was not enough because the bowling from the Proteas was exactly what was needed. We found that the bowling just came right with Ngiti getting 3 for 29, Petlogwayo coming right with 2 for 32. They were able to make sure that England fell short by just that 1 run, and that is how the match ended. Ngiti coming with the pace. They couldn't cope with him at the death. That is how to bowl at the death of a game, and I know that Janine, this is good. As a skipper of a national team, to watch another captain be able to win the first match in a series must be a good feeling.
Yeah, definitely. I think they needed that confidence, especially after losing the Test series and coming back strong. And that is, life in sport, that you face setbacks, and it's just about working harder to make a good comeback.
And the comeback is there. England go down. South Africa have won the first match, and that is... well, celebrations for all of us. They will go to bed feeling very, very happy with that one. Now, guys, it's now time for this man to do his thing, right? But I wanted to bell of truth. Like, there was a moment there that I wanted to bell of truth. But
let's go for the bell of truth.
No, but it's gone now. Yes. I've lost the moment.
Okay.
Hey?
So what do you think we should do? I'm always ready, man.
You good?
I'm so strong.
Okay.
I'm motivated. I have a coach.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
The last 8 years, he's been doing it right here on SABC 1. The one and only sports comedian in South Africa. Here he is with the jabs as well as the uppercuts when it comes to the jokes. He is the heavyweight of humor, the Shampoo-nizer.
Yes. Thank you, Thomas. We spoke about tennis, and we talk about like Trevor Noah, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Bill Gates, all in one pitch. That was the most expensive tennis match ever, bruh. I wanted to go there and everything, but sometimes as a South African and someone who's like really like in touch with things that are happening in the world, so I value my life very well. I wanted to go, but these guys, like, they travel a lot, so I was like, coronavirus. Because you can't, I'm not going to go there and just chill like that. But yeah, I was
so
watching.
That's your excuse?
Yeah, no, coronavirus could have been there. But I was glued to the match, deep down. I've been watching Oprah for so long. So I was there like hoping that like Bill Gates could get a little bit frustrated and just start throwing millions. Million for everyone. I saw like Botswana Slay Queens. They flew all the way to Cape Town where they're calling him by name. Billy Dikoro. And I'm like, Dikoro, oh, it's Gates Gastswana. Yeah. Billy Dikoro. Once it is Slay Queen, I was watching Trevor Noah tired. I'm like, yeah, we as comedians, the only thing we need to run is our mouth. Stop running around. But all this comes from jealous. I'm just saying for Trevor Noah's sake, it's jealous. But people, do you know a team called Hungry Lion?
Yeah, we do. They beat Cosmos in the Nedbank Cup over the weekend.
It's also a restaurant.
Yeah.
Jomo, you got beat by Hungry Lions. Like, you can hear the name is saying Hungry Lions, but you still go. It's like seeing a banana peel and like, oh my God, I'm going to fall. Like, it's Hungry Lions. I saw him so frustrated. Like he usually does. Yeah, this time he did it in reverse. Like, Hungry Lions, guys, is from Postmasburg. Thomas, do you know where Postmasburg is? Postmasburg is so far. When you put it
in the Northern Cape.
It's far. When you put it on the GPS called the police. Like, yeah. It's fine. Like, I've been there before. The people there, they are so there, bruh. If you tell them you're from Joburg, like, yo, Udumeriza Mandela. And it's far. It's far. Talk about VUT, man. VUT, that's my team, Baba. VUT.
The Vaal University of Technology.
Yeah, they don't play games.
Beat
Baba.
Golden Arrows.
Yeah. They just proved. English doesn't play football. I know you didn't mean it like that, but I'm saying doesn't play football. I imagine Golden Arrows like using English to play football. Like the referee was there, like, and they started throwing big words. Cantankerous, metamorphosis. It does not play football, Joe. It doesn't help with anything. But you know what? If you don't know who VUT is, like they are playing like in the 9th division, like after them is Champions League. they are that low, like and they beat him. But hey, we don't have to waste time and everything. But Orlando Pirates, you used to do these things then. Mango was there. I was just there in the pitch, just looking at the coach, like, so do I have to do everything? The coach, this sums up the story that Mango is the Orlando Pirates breadwinner.
The Shampunaiza will be back. We'll keep talking to him. We'll keep finding out more about him. The topic that we've got for you tonight is one where we just couldn't choose right on the bench who needed all the questions. So we said we're going to get everyone in terms of the questions from our sports-loving viewers. What are your questions for Nurkovic, Nyatama and Van Wyk? Ask the bench at 10. That is what you need to do. Use that hashtag #AskTheBench@10. Janine, we're going to focus on you, but the other guys will then, because we have to start with 170 caps. I mean, have to. It's important. Can't start anywhere else. Right, guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
No problem, Samir? I know you're top of the log. Maybe I'll start with you?
If you want to.
No. We're going to start with Janine. We're going to do that after the break. Stay with us.
Spark Green Tech sale is back with 76 million rand in savings and products priced to go. Get incredible deals like 1 litre Spark fruit juice for only $12.99 and Spark ice cream for just $41.99. The Spark Green Tech sale ends 22 March, so don't miss out.
My Kellogg's noodles, my Kellogg's noodles, my Kellogg's noodles. Say my Kellogg's noodles. I love your taste. Puts a smile on my face. Mommy buys for me because she's the best. My Kellogg's noodles.
Presenting Kellogg's noodles with the goodness of grains, great taste and high in energy.
Taste and a friend.
Strongbow apple ciders, the power of nature to refresh. Not for persons under the age of 18. Enjoy responsibly.
Coming up to Johannesburg for holidays and then walking around the foyer of the SABC, just taking it all in and saying, hey, one day this will be me. And then breaking into the industry and getting so much love and appreciation for what I do from you, because you make it possible by paying your TV licenses, so I can speak and I can do the thing that makes me happy.
Big up to you, Mfethu, with the big dreams. You work hard and make izaka. We respect your hustle. At ShopRite, we know a thing or two about that. Buy low before prices spike, and keep them there when inflation strikes. We subsidize, we innovate. With a single coin, you can buy a meal. That's how we operate. Big up to the mom who turned food into a business, to the innovator who delivers hope every day, and the artist that makes something out of nothing. You changed the game. That too is how we made our name. We'll make sure every rand you spend works as hard as you do.
right, so a lot of you won't know this, but Janine van Wyk has been injured for the last 6 months. She had to make her way back from Denmark, where she was supposed to be currently involved in a season there. But Janine, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
You signed for a club, you went all that way, now you're back here in South Africa. What happened?
Yeah, well, after my injury, I had already signed my contract with the Danish football team, Fortuna Joring. And
Say the name again?
Sorry?
Say the name.
Fortuna Joring.
Fortuna Joring.
Fortuna Joring, yes.
Okay, all right.
And when I went over, it was very difficult for me because I had to do the program by myself because I couldn't join in with the team. And it carried on, and as I got a little stronger, I re-injured my knee. And then we had a December break, and then they wanted or expected me back in January 2020. And we came to terms that it's best for me to stay here because I wasn't ready to go back and play just yet because they were playing a tournament in Germany. And we came to an agreement, a mutual agreement, that it's best for me to stay here, get the treatment that I need over here, and then hopefully in the near future that maybe re-sign me. But also there's a lot of things happening with my football club now that we've qualified for the National Women's League. So my heart is here at the moment in South Africa. We've waited, as a female footballer, waited for so many years for a national league to happen, and I want to be part of that. So I decided to stay. Before we move on, Samir, what is winter like in Denmark? Because Janine missed winter in Denmark. Is it nice there? Sun shining?
I haven't been there, but I heard it's cold. It's very cold, Scandinavia.
That's another reason I didn't go back.
So you were like, I'm not trying to go there.
Yeah, I can't deal with the cold.
How's our weather? Better than the weather you have in Serbia?
It's a bit colder in Norway.
And here in South Africa, how's the South African weather?
South African weather is great. Yeah, I'm enjoying every day, every moment here.
I'm looking at you there. You like got a tan.
Yeah, I'm getting tan. Everything. In this time of the year, I don't want to go in Europe.
No,
now
Europe,
there
you
is
stay here.
cold.
You'll stay with us.
I'm staying.
Keep banging in the goals. Janine, you just mentioned your club. You qualified for the SAFA Women's National League.
Yeah.
Shampunaiza had a special terminology for you.
Yeah, I think she's coming in as that's the only female I know who came in as a Jomasona of the female football.
Why are you saying she's
because
the
you are the coach, player, Department of Education, treasurer, security driver. You are.
But Janine, jokes aside,
you are doing good.
When JVW did start, when you began the club, you were
Jomasona.
What were your roles at the club when it started? First, you owned it.
Yeah, the founder of the club, the coach of the club. I had a manager, I still have a manager that manages the...
But you were a player coach?
Admin, player coach.
Yay!
Yeah.
You were doing it all.
Grown a lot now.
You were doing it all.
Yeah.
Okay, but now you're talking about that this next season.
Yeah.
You're going to sign yourself?
Yes.
You think you're a good player?
And substitute herself.
Like you've seen this good player named Janine van Wyk, you're bringing her to JVW.
Yeah, she'll add great value to the team.
Yeah, you've known her for years.
Tell you what, I advocate for that. I'm also signed to myself.
Oh,
nice. There you go.
Oh, wow.
What do you mean, though? Like, you got your own label?
I've got my own record label, which I own, and I'm just about to release my first album through my record label.
So you have meetings with yourself?
Everything. I'm the CEO.
Janine, what did this moment mean? Your club qualifying to be amongst the top 14 women's clubs in South Africa.
Absolutely amazing. We have a great team, fantastic players, fantastic staff. We're all just hungry to succeed, and that moment of qualifying for the National League, me personally, meant so much. As a player that's been playing in this country for so long, waiting for a National Women's League to happen, and qualifying for it as the first team actually qualifying for the National League felt really good. And now, the hard work starts. All eyes are on us, I think, especially with the signing that we made recently.
Which one are you talking about?
Caster Semenya.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say it.
You just bought speed.
Because this is, like, you signed Caster Semenya to play for your club, right? Like, is that a real thing, or is it like a publicity stunt?
It's for real. It's legit.
Caster is going to play in the SAFA National Women's League next season.
Yes, she is. But I do have to emphasize that she is still currently focusing on her career, in her running career. She will be running at the Olympic Games, obviously trying to fight the IAAF still. But her eyes and her goals are still in running. She's not retiring, but you know, football, I think, is just still a huge part of her. It's a passion of hers, and she just wanted to do it and play it just to keep her mind off everything else.
So, you know, Musa, one of the things that's happening right now with women's football, and I'm sure you're proud of this as well, the number of female players that are now playing in top leagues around the world.
Yeah, Thomas, it's always good to see women in sport. Yeah, and before the break, we were actually talking about it. I was asking her which field is she going to play or use. So, yeah, I'll definitely support her team. I'm #1 supporter now. So, yeah, I will definitely
Davidson and East Rand Valley, togetherness.
Yes, yeah.
One thing.
Yeah.
What has been what's prompted, Janine, this flux of so many of our South African players now joining big clubs in Europe?
I think, firstly, for us as a national team qualifying for the World Cup and participating in the World Cup, and even though we didn't have or produce the results that we wanted, or we got out the group stages, you know, we still managed to make a name for ourselves, playing these top-end quality teams and, you know, putting up really good performances. And I always said that this country has enormous amounts of talent in terms of women's footballers, and it's just a matter of us being recognised. And that was the, you know, pinnacle of us being recognised. So, yeah, it's good for these players playing abroad.
So tell us about the girls that we're going to see coming up now and how big these signings are to them. Real Betis.
Real Betis. Jermaine, fantastic player. She's going to add tremendous amount of value in the Spanish league. Tembi Kgatlana in Benfica. I think she's, you know, everyone knows of Tembi and her strength, and she'll make a huge name for herself over there. Next would probably be Linda and Rafael Wejane, playing at Inter Milan, and AC Milan. So, yeah, there she is.
AC Milan?
AC Milan, huge signing for her. She's doing fantastic, scoring phenomenal goals. Hopefully a Puskas Award for her sometime soon.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
okay.
yes,
all right.
yes.
Puskas Award. There you go. There she is in her AC Milan jersey. South African women's football really going places after that World Cup, after the break. We're going to keep you all, but we're going to focus the conversation on the next person over, right? So, I don't know now, who should be?
Let's go.
Kokota or Nyatama?
Now let's go with Musa Nyatama. It's in Tembisa. They're a little bit impatient.
Okay. So Musa Nyatama, we talked to him about that dramatic move away from Orlando Pirates to Highlands Park. He's a Lion of the North. We'll find out more about that after this.
Silver lining on your windscreen there that is not too flattering.
Are you referring to that crack which happened when we were coming back from Pet one day?
You seriously got to change that idea. You know that you can claim for your windscreen on the Outsurance app.
You got to be kidding. Is it as simple as that?
Should we go and get your window fixed right now?
That's a fantastic idea.
I'll navigate. Okay, turn left here. Okay, here we are. There you go. All done. Brand new.
I can't believe how quick and easy that was.
SMS SAVE to 44496 or call 08 600 60,000 and change that IDing.
Visit one of our doctors for help with weak erections, early ejaculation, and low libido. Send a please call me to 072 315 2574 or SMS help to 32110.
Everyone's talking about Chicken Lickin's Easy Bucks meal.
They're just so affordable.
With a choice of
4 delicious meals.
There's 2 sliders,
which is like an entire meal. And then you just sub a well hot wings.
You can get one!
2, 3.
For doing so, slider combination, damn it.
But then, that's the hot wings and chips combination. Imagine this, popcorn chicken. Yes, chicken and balls. Because honestly, these meals are a steal. There it goes again. It's left in force in head. There it goes again.
Highlands Park's new signing, Musa Nyatama, is right here with us to talk about, first of all, Musa, let's jump straight into it. Why did you leave Orlando Pirates? 2017, you are the player of the season at Orlando Pirates in that 2017-2018 season. Nobody expected you to leave this season. Why?
Thomas, the reason I left it was because of game time. I got injured last year, I think in September. Then when I came back, you could see that I was not playing, so I decided why not look for another team and leave the team.
You started the season, right? You played the first 5-6 games in the season, big break, got a game. Was it the change of coach? Did that also impact on you?
No, not really, because you must remember that Coach Olane was still there. He was the interim coach. But, yeah, as I said, I got injured. Then, yeah, when I came back, the team was not doing well. And when the new coach came in, Coach JZ, yeah, now he started, the team started to do well. And, yeah, I could not ask him why am I not playing. But it was very difficult to crack into the starting 11. So I thought before the window closes, let me just ask for clearance.
Age 32, brave decision. What was your time like at Orlando Pirates?
Yeah, really enjoyed each and every moment there at Orlando Pirates. And yeah, I'm grateful for the support they gave me, the coaches, the technical team, and everyone there at Pirates.
You know what? The one thing, you know when Pirates appreciates you is when he said he was leaving, they put up a tweet. And the tweet said, thank you.
Yeah.
There are lots of players who have left the Pirates that have not got a tweet that says thank you.
And it didn't go far, eh? 2 taxis away from Orlando.
Yeah.
You just here.
You got to thank you.
Yeah, they're like,
but
thank you.
There's a lot that has been released, is leaving, has got his clearance. No thank you. So it means that the club also appreciated your contribution, and that was really, really important. But now, Highlands Park. How does that conversation even start? Like, did you know before Ben Kulma Masaidini, or what was going on?
You know, Thomas, actually, when I decided to leave the team, it was on the 31st of Jan, big value window.
Hey.
And after training, I remember it was after a training. We were training in the morning. Then I spoke to my agent. I told him the situation. The team was leaving. I think they were playing in Polokwane. I was not part of the team. So I could see, hey, I'm not part of, I'm not playing with coach. So I decided to go to, let me go to the office and ask them for they can release me.
Just like that, not knowing where you're going.
I didn't know where I was going. Yeah, I was willing to take that risk, even if I stay for 5 months in a team. But I knew eventually quality measure or phone English.
Samir, brave move to give up your salary, to say, give me my clearance, I'd rather go somewhere else and try and play.
Yeah, I think when the player give up salary and all that to move, I think he just showed how much he loved that club, yeah, where he played, and I don't know any other reason. Yeah.
Would you ever do it?
To give up salary?
Yeah.
I haven't been yet in that situation, but we never know. Huh?
You never know, right? Anything can happen in football.
Anything can happen, yeah.
You're playing, I thought I saw a new role for you under Owen Dagama. You're playing slightly differently?
Yeah, I'm playing more attacking now. back to my old position.
Hey, no one to play edge of the box. No longer box to box.
Yeah, no. When I got there, the coach told me he preferred me more attacking. So I was comfortable with that.
And Janine, you see, the nice thing about that is the field is now much smaller for Musa because he doesn't have to go cover back there in your area there in defense. Now he's this side of the halfway line and just going forward. Good move.
Yeah, definitely. I think make use of that. Obviously, the coach makes use of his quality and his strength in front of goal. So keep him there. I mean, he's 32 years old. He's not 22 years old anymore. So
Yeah.
keep him at his prime and his quality.
And then look at the touches here. The orange boots. Look at him.
Yeah.
Nyatama on the run. Outside of the foot, boy.
Transport.
Then I want it back. Later. Pass. Musa. Lesavuka, Muslim Nandi.
Thomas, I'm gonna So it's just a game time with Paris.
You are really, really looking sharp. Enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying myself. And yeah, you know, training at corner, it's a bit hard, but yeah, I'm adjusting.
Now, before the show started, I did say, Bell of Truth. Here it is. You were like on the edge about, nah, I don't want to talk about why I'm not on social media anymore. Why? What happened on Twitter? What happened on Twitter?
Maybe you need to hear it again.
No, you heard it.
Yeah,
You
no.
heard it.
Yeah, but no one's,
what happened on Twitter that made you say, close the account, Twitter, I'm done with you, leave me alone?
Yeah, avoid I'm a comment about man. Now that I left the Pirates, you know, I'm a comment about, especially when you leave a team that they like and they love. So you try to stay away from social media and
But they were loving you though.
Yeah, I know that, but
there was that one or two.
Yeah.
Imagine, you get 10,000, we love you, and then one guy, we impose it, and then you close the whole thing.
But are you coming back though? Are you coming back to social media? Because now you are in Tembisams.
I'm on Instagram.
Oh, you want to be seen. You don't want to talk.
I suppose we two on Instagram. We're going to talk to Samir Nurkovic after this. Kokota Piano, the big man at Kaizer Chiefs. 10 goals so far this season in the 16 games that he's played so far. And the chase for the top goal scorer is on, Samir. Are you still chasing?
Yeah, of course. Still.
We're going to find out how he plans to catch Mango after this.
When it comes to what's hot and fresh, we've got our finger on the pulse. Get your hearts racing, your hands clapping, and your feet tapping because Elive Amp in a vibe.
And they hear the sound, they jump. From United Kingdom, Ghana boy, they conquer to Hong Kong. Get on the floor, baby, shake up your bum. Check out the song. Pull up the gun. The national music, throw out the bomb.
So come and dance and show yourself to Live Amp Fridays at 7:30 only on SABC 1 Mzansi for sure.
Come and dance. Are you gentlemen done?
Sorry,
Enough. I'm handling this one myself.
Okay, Shaz.
Sandile. Jonah, that's out of our control. Let's just focus, please.
Can I kind of survive what that did for me?
Please, just don't call me again.
After being framed and locked up, she needs to prove her innocence.
She's coming back.
No, not if she goes away from it.
My mom didn't kill that woman.
Junior?
I know it. I was there.
But beneath that beauty is a fiercely jealous murderer.
I am not pleading guilty.
To manslaughter.
I will not.
You'll get a lighter sentence.
Are you threatening me? So, does that mean I'm
that kind of case.
I guess so.
Diamond City, our Sunday night drama at 8 on Mzansi's #1.
All right, we're back. Samir Nurkovic now gets the opportunity to be in the hot seat of questioning. And Samir, the question I've always wanted to ask you is, you're sitting in Serbia, you're playing your football there. How do you end up coming to Kaizer Chiefs?
Not Serbia, Slovakia.
You were in Slovakia. So how do you get here?
Previous 10 years. Yeah, I was previous 2 seasons very good. I had very good 2 seasons and I scored a lot of goals. And to be honest, I was expecting some good offers, which is come from South Africa, the best one. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you're playing in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you ever think that you would ever move from Europe to play in Africa?
No, not in my dream. I haven't think about that.
So why?
I was surprised. And as you know, I played in 2nd division in Slovakia.
Yes.
Last previous season. And to come offer from such a big club as Kaizer Chiefs, I was really surprised.
Did you know
that
Kaizer Chiefs was a big club?
I was really happy. Huh?
Did you know about Kaizer Chiefs?
Yeah, everybody knows about Kaizer Chiefs in Europe.
Oh. In Serbia!
Okay, all right.
In Serbia and Slovakia.
Such a big club, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you were just, it wasn't even a question for you. You didn't think, no, where am I going? You just said, I'm going to take the offer, I'm going.
Yeah, I had a couple of other offers from Morocco, from Saudi Arabia, but Kaizer Chiefs was the biggest club amongst the offers. So I didn't think too much about
just came.
Accepting. Yeah.
Pack your bags. I'm going to Africa.
Yeah.
Now you get here. What do you experience? Like the club? What's South Africa like? What do you tell your friends back in Serbia?
Well, as everybody knows, every beginning is difficult for everyone. So I'm coming for a whole other continent, from another continent, and yeah, it was on the beginning it was difficult, but. I was after that teammates was helping me a lot. They accept me like I'm one of them, and yeah, it was a very warm welcome from everyone in the club. And yeah, I'm enjoying every moment so far.
You are?
Off and on the pitch, yeah.
Because you're scoring goals for fun. I mean, why is it that teams are struggling to deal with your kind of football? What do you bring?
Know, yeah.
What's different about you?
Everywhere where I have played before, I played the same football. It's this up front to hold the ball and movement and all that. So everywhere I just try to do every game my best, and yeah, so far it's good. Yeah.
What was your best game, favorite game of the season so far?
Against Celtic.
We've got that. We've got that. Yeah, we've got that.
Yeah, it was so far the best game for me. Yeah.
Hat-trick.
Hat-trick.
That's Musa's former team.
I didn't know, yeah.
Well, he used to play there.
Yeah,
he used to play there
form.
back in the day. Musa, what makes Nurkovic so difficult to deal with?
Yeah, I think his height, aerially, is very good. And his strength, he can hold up the ball very well. And also a team player. Yeah, that's it.
Janine, you can mark him, man.
Sure.
I mean, you're a centre back. You're the most capped centre back we've ever had. Just put him in a bottle.
Yeah. No, I think what makes him a quality player is he finds himself in really good positions away from his opponent. He always seems to get first to the ball, and obviously his height is a huge advantage. But he has an eye for a goal, which makes any striker a quality one.
Now, Samir, it's also the 50-year anniversary of Kaizer Chiefs. Is that something you guys think about every time you go out on the field?
Yeah, it's a very important year for Kaizer Chiefs, and we also because of that we're trying our best and doing our best in every game. We work hard and all what we have to do is to continue with the same fighting spirit and to...
Berita, Chiefs or Pirates?
Pirates.
Yeah, no, sure.
Samira, blame you.
Yeah.
In the ad break, you were negotiating for a new fan. So there is a derby coming up, right?
Yeah.
Is that something you think about? You've played one derby already. What was that like for a man who's played his whole life in Europe? When you get to experience the FNB Stadium, Chiefs versus Pirates, what was that like? You won the first one, 3-2.
Yeah, it was a very good experience for me, though. 7 months ago, I was playing just in front of 200 supporters, and if somebody told me that I'm gonna play in front of 85,000 supporters, it's unbelievable feeling, and I was so happy, and everybody was asking me before the derby, "Are you scared?" No, man, I cannot wait to start. You know, this is why is football so beautiful.
So you could hear the coach in Europe. You could hear the coach saying, "Those days are gone, Samir. You can't hear the coach anymore."
Yeah. Happy days are here.
Tough times never last. Yeah.
But you were looking at some things.
Yeah. I'm looking
at that.
I'm looking at the tweets here. You know, people are complaining that we don't read tweets, but right now, our hashtag ask the bench at 10. People are asking, what is your individual target goal scorer? Like as a goal scorer, like how many goals do you want to?
Yeah, the people just keep asking me that question, but. First of all, for me, it doesn't matter who's gonna score the goal as long as we have 3 points. So if I see my teammates in a better position, I rather pass him to score a goal than to miss the chance. You know, So team is coming in the first place, and if a team's winning, then the individual is looking good. Yeah.
The two of you are playing against each other in the Nedbank Cup, which we didn't even plan, right? But the draw brought you out. Musa, Kaizer Chiefs, Nedbank Cup, last 16. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, a difficult draw. We're playing up against a very good team, the local leaders, and they're in good shape. But we can't wait to play them.
Do you have a team that can stop the Kosi 50-year anniversary machine?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, we've got a very good squad, talented players and hardworking players. So I believe come next week we'll stop them.
Samir, there you go. They say you're going out of the Nedbank Cup.
Yeah, optimism is key, huh?
But you're optimistic.
Clap back from Serbia.
From our side, we just respect every opponent, and like I said before, we respect, and we just have to do. We just have to continue with the same fighting spirit like we play until now, and we will see in camp.
We're going to a quick break. Janine, how many goals have you scored, like in your career? Do you know?
Minimal. 11.
For Banyana, it's 11, right?
11, yeah.
Out of 170?
Yeah.
That's a square root.
I haven't scored one own goal.
On one own goal as well. Okay. But still, it's 11, right? It's 11. Yeah, that's good. I'm happy with that. Centre back with 11 goals for her nation. Janine van Beek, we're going to a break. Berita, that new album.
Yes.
Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And she promised you me a kiss. Let's go through the break fast. Come back after this.
Ezinye izinto la eMzansi azikho fair.
I want a better life for my country. whatever solution we come up with needs to be quite complex, because the problem is complex.
Lip sync battle is back. What do you think our new house?
The energy here is crazy.
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's get this new season kicked off.
Puerto Rico!
Let me hear you scream.
It is loud tonight.
The ball's in the house. It's a tough job, but somebody got to do it.
This is amazing.
Expect the unexpected. Only our lip sync battle. Crazy cameos. Christina Aguilera. We're doing a salute to Shania Twain.
I'm in party mode right now.
Music royalty. Boy George!
Are you effing kidding me? You deserve it, baby. You deserve it. Oh. Yes, queen!
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
This is going to be epic. Let's go!
Catch Lip Sync Battle every Friday night at 6 only on SABC 1.
Baby, ngicela kiss isande kuphuse ngicela kiss isanono
Hey, be serious, go live and Berita. Hey, be serious, man.
Thomas, that guy is you.
That's my kissing coach.
That's you tonight.
That's my kissing coach.
Yes.
You see her looking into the eyes, Berita.
Let me tell you, that was Valentine's 2019. That was last decade.
Oh.
So don't worry about
Old
it.
school stuff. 2013's Metro FM Award, Best African Pop Album Singer. Berita is here with us. Best Female in the Eastern Cape Music Awards in 2017. The music is just getting better and better. The new album is coming out at the end of the month, and the new single is coming out tomorrow, Berita. Tell us about the album. What's it called?
The album is called Songs in the Key of Love.
Stevie Wonder.
Yes.
What inspires that title?
Definitely Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life. But this time I'm talking about love.
Yes.
Is it because you are in love? Wait.
Bing.
The bell of truth.
A bell of truth. It's because
Are you in love? No,
It's a yes or
because
no,
does
this
not
one.
start with that answer. Are you in love?
Yes.
Full stop.
There you go. How long have you been in love? I'll press it again.
All my life.
No, Yavana Majabale. Hold on.
I will also add with who.
Is there a loving relationship happening in Berita's life right now?
Yes, there is.
There is?
Yes.
With a person, a human being, right?
A human being.
Full stop.
I see Samir taking off his mic and leaving. Samir.
I'm done.
There's somebody else in the 18.
Maybe you should have called Samir with his name that Berita will like. Kokota.
Kokota.
Pian.
Okay, so...
Knock.
Says knock. Kokota piano. So, Berita,
Yes.
the album is all about love. You're in love. Is that what happens when you're musical? Like the stuff that you're feeling comes out into the music?
Definitely. Most of my music is inspired by what happens in my life and what happens in my surroundings. I'm very much inspired by my surroundings. But also my fan base loves me. When I log onto my Facebook or my Twitter or my Instagram, I just get comments by Ansaktandi. And I asked them at the start of the year what they wanted. And they said, we want an album in the month of love. So ask and you shall receive.
Delivering. Okay, so Kokota.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what this about you. Married, in love, girlfriend, what's the situation?
Single.
Single.
Bell of truth. This is South Africa.
Yeah.
You play for Kaizer Chiefs. Impossible. Can't be single.
Yeah, this is the truth.
Huh?
It's true. So far, so single, huh?
But under attack. The strikers are coming.
You're in love with the goals.
In that area, I'm defender.
Musa, you're very protective about your love life, right?
Yeah.
You're a family man.
Yes.
How big is your family? Your actual family? What's your family situation?
Yeah, Thomas, I'm married with 2 kids. And I'm happy.
Married, 2 kids, happy.
Yeah.
You see?
He did the step.
Samir, see, next door, married, 2 kids, happy. We're waiting for you.
Yeah,
It's Valentine. Where are you going for Valentine?
We never know. Maybe I meet someday somebody.
What's your plan
me.
for Valentine's Day?
Just chilling at home, maybe just Netflix and all that.
Avoiding the strikers.
South Africa season.
I've got a suggestion for him. Come to Evening of Love.
Yeah.
It's a show that is taking place at Forest Hill. The best of the South African music industry is going to be performing there. Vusinova, Ringo, something Soweto.
And you?
Yeah,
I am performing on the 15th. And you might be lucky. You might find love at the Evening of Love.
You never know, like I said, yeah? You see, there's opportunity, yeah?
Opportunity, there you go. Somebody's putting you in the box. And I see Janine's there, like, please don't ask me, Thomas, please. Please. Skipper. No, you're my skipper. The Bell of Truth.
Thanks.
Not going to be part of that. There's a new single, Berita.
Yes.
The single?
It's called Jigizinto.
What's it about?
It's about... Jigizinto means the winds are turning.
Yeah.
And the song is inspired by Omama versus Lalini. I pictured Umama, Okdala umuntu wake wahamba. And she's asking herself, when will the father of my children, my lover, come back home? And then one day he comes back home. And when he comes back home, she's cooking the best meal because she knows her husband. She knows what meal to cook. And she's saying, you know what? Today I'm going to cook a meal so good that you're never going to leave.
You have given us a great backstory to that song.
Yes.
And it only comes out tomorrow. So
tomorrow midnight.
You're going to...
Friday.
I know. This is like a scoop for us, right? Yes. You're going to grab the mic next to you.
Yes.
And you're going to give us something. Oh, please. Please, we are ready. Berita. We want to hear. So.
Allah.
Siyashadisa kulo nyaka.
Idlulile minyaka ndikhangela wena zidlulile izinsuku ndikhumbula wena adlulile amalanga ndifunana nawe ngalokhu wena wahamba wangabuyi ngalokhu wena zojika izinto namhlanje zojika izinto ndithi zojika izinto ziwile zithandwa sam zojika izinto my sugar, my sweet love. Zojika izinto ziwile zithandwa sam bendizibuza imibuzo udlani kwayo uphi ulala buqokani bendizibuza imibuzo uvela uthi qatha ushintshe zonke isimo sanganisa umoya wami usanganisa umoya wami sanganisa umoya wami agenza izinto namhlanje izinto ziwile sithi losana my sugar, sugar, I sit in love. So cheese, so chava. Hey, my sugar, sugar, my sweet love. So cheese and so
Okay.
My sugar, sugar, my sweet love.
Oh.
Sugar, sugar, sonela pera.
I've never been called sugar, sweetie. No more sports people on the show. I'm only bringing people who call me sweetie love onto the show. That's a beautiful song. Thank you very much for that. That's so amazing. Thank you to our guests tonight, Janine van Wyk, Musa Nyatama, as well as Samir Nurkovic. All the best with the rest of the season. Will you win it?
We try our best. We're going to try our best.
Where do you want to finish this season, Musa?
Thomas, top 5? It's possible.
Janine, we're going to see you when you're back on the field.
I'll be back real soon.
We're going to leave you with the words that we leave you with every single week. If you're not watching Sport at 10, what are you doing?
Guys, my name is Luyanda Potwana, the presenter of Nyan Nyan on SABC1, and we look forward to the new season.